city. Destruction of your soul is vanity. Hey, destruction of your soul. I and I wanna rule my destiny. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Uh, 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 One thing, another thing, another thing. Step out into the cold, knowing we're looking for. I will need to do one, 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 two, three, dee, 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 da, 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 da. Wow. What? What? Oh, well. Shit. Don't wanna take it back. This is my life. Draw. Take it for a long, long time. Listen, you gonna leave me alone, okay? Anytime you show up early, be talking about people late. Okay? I had to switch some things real quick. I don't know what episode we on. 1 5 20 something 25 33 or something like that. Um, it's really hard to find it. I'm telling you lately, who I was in a second. Yama do 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 do. Get wrong everything on screen right now. Hell? Doom 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 doom. Do 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 do. Dee da do do. Do da do 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 do. yeah, what do you think I'm do? What do you think I'm here gonna be dependent on a stream service to do this while I'm streaming? Oh hell no! Better things to do with my life. Yeah. See what we got. I haven't downloaded all the episodes. It's more like where I'm at. Up to like I think it's like 800 and something. Might either get a new batch or whatever. Nothing that I watch on like it's very few times unless I absolutely can't find it to download it that I will um go to a streaming service. I don't care what streaming service you have. It just never always have the issue with either buffering or whatever. And I have fiber internet, so I know it ain't my internet. It's just a stupid ass streaming service. If too many people is using servers, probably around your area, you just don't have the greatest connection with the streaming service. So I just opt into other means, if you will. All right, so we had 433. I guess the right. I guess. I never felt this way before. Ah, it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. Do 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 do. All right, let's see here. What was y'all guys on Discord talking about? Hippo was CGI. Are you guys not happy with the fact that Slam Dunk's gonna be CGI? Huh? Are y'all not entertained? Y'all still gonna watch that shit, so stop complaining. I know I am. So I'm not gonna complain until I see what the damn thing looks like. It's kind of like with the the super movie. Okay, this I'm not a big fan of 3D animation either. Not a huge fan of it, but sometimes it works. Can't deny it. That's the direction that things are going these days when it comes on to anime. So you just gotta accept it. What are you gonna do? It's less work, less people you gotta pay. Um, why not? you know, as I always tell you guys, don't just look at something from a consumer standpoint. Look at things from a business standpoint. Sometimes you'll get a different perspective on how to view things because not all the time it's about you. Okay? Decisions are made in business to cut costs a lot of times, because they know the people they might complain at first, but they'll get it. They still will buy it. You know what I'm saying? Now who don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Simple. You know? That's how those decisions are made. Um, you can't please everybody. There's a very few people that likes 3D animation. I hear a lot of people complaining about it that it ain't new. You know what I'm saying? As I said, I'm not a huge fan either, but I've seen some projects turn out to be really good. I heard that the Dragon Ball Super movie is really good. Um, even though I haven't seen it yet, I heard that it's really good and it was received very well. So maybe Slam Dunk can pull it off too. Who knows? right? Maybe, maybe they can pull it out. I mean, and it shouldn't be the thing about it with it if it's being 3D, right? Of course, we would all prefer 2D, but this is basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's constant movement, so it might look even better. You know what I'm saying? It's constant movement, so it may not look out of place. You get what I'm saying? Like how they did when they tried to bring back Berserk. That example that you guys showed me, I was just like, ew, you know. But also, you got to keep into consideration that that was, um, you know what I'm saying? Like that was just horrible. No excuse for that shit. That was just horrible. Like there was no effort put into that. This is just a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's a movie. It's not gonna be an episodic thing. It's just one movie. To seems like they're gonna give us, the match. You know, Seoku, so Shoku. I'm trying to remember the name of this damn school. I think it's I think it's Shoku. I don't remember. Shogu and Sano, I believe. It seems like that's what it's going to be about to wrap up what we didn't get for the manga. So, and of course, it's probably going to be a very good length. Maybe they'll expand on some things that you know we never got any expansion on. Maybe they'll give us maybe some better wrap up ways. I don't know. You know how they like to do over in Japan. Um, I think they will do the Sano match. It's what everybody's expecting, so why not? If this is a complete thing, the only other thing I would have probably loved to see, maybe they'll go up against like you know maybe they're grown. Maybe this is like an after situation where they all come back together and they play like a team from the U.S. or some shit. Um, Maybe something of the sort. I don't know. That's the only other scenario that I could think of that would make people interested in watching the movie. It's either you're gonna give us what we never got that was never animated from the manga, um, and wrap it up in a nice little bow for the fans, or you go of more of like a future kind of thing, more or less, right? Um, you want them always. And then again, when I was reading it, there were so many Sawakita fans, so many Sawakita fans. You know what I'm saying? It's the all rounder. Um, I don't know. I don't know why people are still trying to like debunk, the situation with the WNBA and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why that's still a thing. And it's very true. I did see that clip with Bill Burr talking about it. I don't know why people are still like even talking about that. They're gonna keep talking because that's what women do. That's what women do. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's what women do. They're gonna keep talking and not get nothing done. So just let them keep talking. Simple. But that's what women do. They were created to make noise, man. There's pretty much all they do. They complain about shit and do nothing about it. The majority of them. They do nothing about it. They don't help. They don't contribute to the same thing. Virtue signal. It's just what they do. They find something they want to latch onto, and they be like, yeah, you got some men that jump on that train too. I mean, the situation with the WNBA is simple economics. It's not anything complicated to understand. They don't bring in the type of revenue that the NBA players do, and that's the reason why they don't get paid like the NBA players do. But you know what I'm saying? Nobody watches the NBA, the WNBA. It is not entertaining. I have tried to watch WNBA games before. Who doesn't want to watch women jump up and down in shorts and throw a ball in a hoop? I think if it was as entertaining as the NBA, and mind you, you want to make that kind of money, you say you're that good. You're complaining. There is no barrier. There is no barrier. There's nothing stopping women from playing in the NBA. But they know they're gonna be low tier F. They're gonna be Z tier, Z tier. Okay, in the NBA, they know this. That's why they're championing so much for WNBA because these players. I see ESPN trying to put them out there. When they break records or whatever. I think one girl just the first girl to have. I think it was like what three triple doubles in a year. That just happened after 25 years. After 25 years in WNBA, the first time a woman have three triple doubles in a year. That's you know what? Congratulations. But what I'm trying to say is that there's levels to this shit, man, and it's just not. I mean, let's just be honest about it. Is my previous point is like if you're talking about men watching it, right? Uh, I like to compare this to, and I know some people might not like this, but right, I told you before. You know what I'm saying? In my earlier days, right? I got addicted to porn. I'm not afraid to say it because I think it's a thing that a lot of guys deal with, right? Um, and I had to bring myself out of it. But when you're watching porn, and I hate to bring up this subject, but it's the best example that I could find. When men are watching porn, you're looking for what you want to watch, right? You're looking for what stimulates you, right? In any way possible, right? So the point is, if you're an heterosexual man, right, you love to see tits and ass, right? You love to see the fact. Reason why you're watching porn is to see that and to be stimulated, right? I don't understand. And the reason why I say this is because there is an issue. If men are not willing to watch women's sports, because there's so many other women's sports that I watch women's volleyball, which is hype as hell. Sarah Pavin playing, you know what I'm saying, beach volleyball. Um, you know what I'm saying, court volleyball in the Olympics, whatever. I follow that shit, right? Water polo. There's so many other sports that I watch women in, right? So what I'm trying to say is this. I'm not saying I jerk off to women watching sports. That's just weird. But I'm saying in comparison, why aren't droves of men watching your sports? Because men is who drive. Let's not talk about the women, right? Because we know women are not overly involved in enjoying sports, right? That's just what it is. So I understand what Bill Burr is saying, but women are not going to watch something they don't enjoy. So regardless of what and that's my point, right? You're not going to watch something you're not enjoying. As in, if you're watching porn and there's a scene of a gay scene, you're not going to click on it because you're not stimulated by gay porn, right? You understand what I'm trying to say? So I'm saying you're going to watch what you like, what stimulates you, right? So the comparison is that if your sport is not entertaining, nobody is going to watch it, right? If you're going to say, okay, I'm going to just purely watch the WNBA, the women, the women, I hate to say this, but about there are not a lot of beautiful women in the WNBA. I can bring up the rosters right now of the pictures of the women from top to bottom. 90% of the women are not attractive, bro. And a lot of them are lesbians too. You get what I'm saying? And that's just the truth of it all. It's just like, even if you're going to watch it for safe stimulation, rather, it's just not going to work out well for you because you're not going to click on it because it's not stimulating you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that the women should dress skimpier or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You might call it a bad comparison, but it's the one that came into my head. And I'm just saying, men are not going to just come, and there are men go to the games. It's just that not enough people. They're not doing anything entertaining. No, nobody's really dunking. If you go to a game, there's a 1 in 1,000, maybe a million chance you'll see somebody dunk. Right? You'll see a woman, and it has to be a specific girl. They've made the suggestion to them: lower the rim so more people can dunk. No, it will drop the standards. We want to play on the same height rim as the men. We're trying to get you money. We're trying to make things better for you. We understand the average woman is not 6 foot, right? The average woman is not the same average woman. The average men's height is 5'8", right? I was dunking on a 10-foot rim when I was 5'8", right? Women can't jump as high as men. That's another thing too. That's another thing. The athletic ability, they don't have it. I'm sorry, you're not gonna be as good as men. So guess what? Let's make things a little bit easier for you, right? But no, it's sexist to even suggest that, because you guys play on a 10 feet rim. Why can't we? Because you can't dunk, and that's one of the most entertaining things about basketball, right? It's one of the most entertaining things about basketball. You can't use the same example for soccer, right? Because if you're not doing good in soccer, oh well. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is saying make the goal wider or some shit like that, because that would just be dumb, right? Because it's not a height situation. It's not anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's just my stance on it. It's basic economics, and if you look a little deeper, they would realize that what they're talking about is complete and utter bullshit. They're saying that they're not being advertised enough. That has nothing to do with it. No matter how you advertise the WNBA, once men know that it's women playing basketball, they're not really that interested in it. I'm sorry. And I'm one of those people, right? And that goes for the majority. Not even the women want to watch your sport. That's how bad it is. The women that are into sports don't want to watch it either. That's how bad it is, right? Yeah, you can put a ball in a hoop. Yeah, I believe that professional women that play basketball could kick my ass in basketball. They could hoop. They could hoop, but it just don't look entertaining. They're not flying high. They're not making crazy plays. They're not, for the most part, they're not high scoring games. They game, you know what I'm saying? And it's not defense. You know what I'm saying? It's not even defense why they don't score. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like hardcore defense. Oh my God, that defense was so. No, they just missing shots. I'm telling you this from experience from watching this, because I used to watch back in the Lisa Leslie days. You know what I'm saying? Sue Bird. You know what I'm saying? Which is considered, the GOAT. One pick either of the two of the WNBA. But um, when you're talking about comparing apples to apples, you know what I'm saying? When you're talking about Sue Bird stats versus like a Michael Jordan, who's considered the GOAT of whatever. You know what I'm saying? of their respective sport or whatever, it's it's like shining a light on an ant, man. It's just it's incomparable. We talking about stats and what they've accomplished, but you know, as I said, there's levels to it. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. Yeah, I know about that stat. The Australian, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand, they just refuse, they refuse to believe, you know, they refuse to believe that we're just better at that stuff, and that's cool because it's good to know that men and women are different. There's plenty of stuff that that women do better than men. It's kind of like asking, you know, who's the that when you say that on average, you know what I'm saying, men are the smartest people around the world. We're also the dumbest people around the world. You know what I'm saying? When it comes on to if you're gonna compare genders like that, and then somebody's just gonna pull some shit out of their ass. Hey, the highest, the highest IQ recorded is of a woman. You notice I just said average, right? You notice it just said average. It doesn't matter. On average, the exception never makes the rule, right? So on average, men are considered smarter than women, even though there's more women than men. That's not to say that women are dumb. That is not what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you say that you know what I mean, a woman is a 10 and one is a 9. It's just what it is. Both of them is my real channel. I post the same um, content on both channels, Dennis. The problem is that the original channel was Terabyte Reacts, and I had to. It seems like YouTube has shadow banned the channel. That's why I had to use Terabyte Reacts and Gaming as a backup channel. Um, it just my other channel just stopped sending notification to my subscribers and everything. So I had to figure out. It was either I was gonna give up on YouTube or I was gonna figure out a way around it. So and there you go. Overall, I wouldn't say when it comes on to intelligence, that's, you know what I'm saying. Overall, um, there's plenty of circumstances where women, and it's all situational, and that's the thing about it too. It's all situational. So it just get when it comes on to intelligence, I don't want to go there to say that, you know, men are more intelligent, because it's all situational. You get what I'm saying? It's all situational, because a woman might be able to do certain things in a situation that's better suited towards her than a man will be able to do in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Men are creatures of aggression. Women are creatures of nurture. So it's, you get what I'm saying? It gets a little dicey there, because I think intelligence is all about. It's all about. It's very situational. Intelligence is all about situation, because you know when we talk about book smart versus street smart, you get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, if you want to solve a math problem, call that dude, and if you want to learn about the streets, if you want to know more, because it's situational. You get what I'm saying? Like a nerd is probably going to curl up in a ball in a situation, whereas a man who grew up on, not necessarily on the streets, but they probably have a better knowledge of how to move in their environment, might call that guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's very situational when it comes on to intelligence. So I wouldn't overall say, oh, women are dumb. That's just that's going a little far. You know what I'm saying? That's going a little far. It's not to say that it's just I see it for what it is. Overall, the way how women are today, modern women, I would say the majority of them are dumb, and they don't look at situation from a logical perspective, and that's just what makes them dumb. And even when you try to explain things to them, they they don't take it the right way, so it just makes them, you know, not very reasonable, and because they can't hold themselves accountable for anything. You know what I mean? You can tell a man, "Yo, you stink, bro. Take a shower." A man would be like, "All right, bro." He'll smell his armpits and be like, "Ah, shit, I really do need to take a bath." Tell a woman that, "How dare you tell me to shower? I'm feminine. I need to grow hair under my armpits." It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's very few women today that takes criticism like it is. Like they feel like they have to argue about everything, and it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you know, like me and you guys in this chat right now. We can have a conversation about the stupidest shit, even be philosophical about it. It's like, why did they decide to call this a fucking chair? We can have a stupid argument and make it sound intelligent because we probably just having fun about it. And if you ask a woman the same question, you know what I'm saying? You know, they're gonna be like, "Why ain't I gonna ask about it? That's just what it is." They can't do what we do. They just can't, and it's just how they're wired to be. And it's one of the things where I learned from when I was married. It's just how they're wired to be. You can't change that about them. You get what I'm saying? It's just how they're wired to be when it comes on to certain situations. Because we can have dumb arguments about silly stuff that don't have anything to do with life. But you ask a woman the same thing, they can't have fun. They can't have fun like that because they're not wired. They think with their emotions. So it's like, yeah, we can have a logical argument about that, even though it's about something very stupid. You get what I'm saying? We don't have to be high to have that conversation either. You know what I'm saying? And you know, instead of just having fun, they would just be like, "Why I gotta sit there having a conversation like that? It's so stupid." It's like, bitch, you don't think we know it's stupid? And that's what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm saying? Like, we know the argument is dumb, but we have it anyway because it's fun to do so. But you can't have fun like that. Your fun is, oh, if I tell you don't go to the club. Your fun is you want to go out and let men grind on you on the club, and if I tell you don't do that, I'm ruining your fun. You know what I'm saying? That's your kind of fun because that seems logical to you, right? Anyways, let's jump into this One Piece. Ah, yeah, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's kind of like the conversations we had the other night with this streamer dude, XQC, and Andrew Tate. You know what I'm saying? It's just a society we're growing up today. It's just like everybody want what they want. You can't tell them, hey, this is how it is. This is how it's going to be, until it's too late when they realize and they're like, oh shit. So sometimes you gotta let people learn and grow, right? You gotta let them learn and grow. I learned the hard way, because if you tell a girl at 21 years old, hey, don't hold around, you know what I'm saying? Get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have a job, but go, probably now is a good time to start looking for a husband, whatever the situation is. Somebody can take care of you, especially if they have a good father figure in their life, and whatever. They look at you like you're smoking crack or something, right? But then when they hit 30 years old and that shit and that reality sets in, oh shit, I I'm not as pretty as I used to be. You know what I'm saying? And now it's what? Oh, now after hoeing out your whole 20s, and now you have 10 years of bodies on you. You know what I'm saying? 10 years of body, you may be hitting that 20, 30 mark. You know what I'm saying? And now you probably had some scare pregnancies, maybe had a couple of abortions, maybe even had a couple babies too. right? Two different baby daddies. Now you're looking for somebody to come and rescue your ass. It's not gonna work. Simple. It's just not gonna work. So when that reality sets in and nobody gives a shit about you anymore, now you wanna cry and ask where all the good men at. Oh, you know what I'm saying? They saw you. Oh, they saw you. You just didn't give them no attention. So it is what it is. Well, she came up with something. She came up with something, and that's what I'm saying. Like, she ran out of money, and that's her, and that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Her instinct is not, oh, I gotta find a job. Like, if you go into another country to live, you don't have family there or anything like that, right? You're not staying with nobody. Like, if I'm going to migrate to a country, right? I'm gonna do some research, right? If I'm planning to live there, I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna figure out, okay, I might want to live in this neighborhood or whatever the situation is, right? Or if I'm going there and I say, for instance, I don't have a lot of money, right? And I'm moving to a different country, and I say, oh, okay, I want to live here, but I gotta work my way up to that, right? I'm gonna look up how to search for jobs over there, maybe even try to get a job before I go to the country, right? Get all of those things. Listen, I learned the hard way from coming from Jamaica to this country, man. It is not easy. It is not easy. I told you guys multiple times. I was homeless for 6 months, bro. And I had family when I came here. So I can imagine you going somewhere you don't have family. It's probably ultra worse, especially if you're young and you don't have money. Even if you go there with money, you get what I'm saying? You have to find something to do where you're earning some sort of income, and you gotta pinch the money you have until you get on your feet where you can survive, have a nice life, and then you build from there, right? um you know, it's not about going there and having an experience. It's not fucking vacation. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. You know what I mean? It's certainly not about that. All right, let's see here. Listen, I had to build myself up, be noticed, and let's do what I gotta do. That's why when I see people complaining about, oh, we're oppressed and all of this other stuff, I'm like, y'all are entitled as a mother. Y'all don't even see it. That's how blind this freedom of America has made y'all. Y'all don't even see the stupidity that's like that right in front of you. You don't even see it because, and it's the same thing where I hear people criticize what what LeBron said about the Celtics fans, right? People are like, oh, so why does he own a part of the Boston Red Sox if he hates Boston so much? And people are like, he's hypocritical. But I'm like, okay, by definition, you could say that he's being an hypocrite. But if you listen to what he said in the interview, he said he's dealt with it. He doesn't let it bother him. Now, if something doesn't bother me, you know, one of the greatest things that you can do in life as a person who's going into business is to get rich enough to be able to buy the place that you worked in, like a retail um, place or something. I can't tell the amount of times that people has done that just to prove where they are in life. Now, you may call it silly, you may call it petty, but at the same time, it's one of the greatest things that you can do. I don't know what it is about that, but if you worked at a place where your boss was shitty to you, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even got fired from the place. Probably somebody never believed in you. You get what I'm saying? One of the best things that you could do to show them that you the shit now is to buy the fucking place they still work in 20 years later. That's a boss move, right? So it was a business decision. Like if you want to look at it like that, for saying he's hypocritical, I'm like, whatever. You know what I mean? Because Boston fans are racist. He's not the first one to say it, man. Like LeBron is not the first one to say that Boston fans are racist people. It's a predominantly white town. Is I mean city, right? And the thing about it is that even if they are not racist, they be shouting some racist stuff. And I can tell you this from personal experience. It is very true. Boston, not Boston Celtics fan, but just overall, the town is a very racist town. It is. It's a very racist town. I'm talking about anything that you hear that black people is described to you when it comes on to what happens to them or being called the N word and all of this other stuff by white people. It has happened in Boston even till this day. Athletes talk about that shit all the time. And I've experienced it myself from going to Boston because um, I'm on the other side of the family from my marriage when I was married. Her family, a lot of her family lived in Boston. So when we had like family stuff, we'll go up there and visit as well. And I don't know how black people live in that town. I'm gonna be honest, but that's kind of like telling the black people there to move away because people are, you know what I'm saying, being the way out of yard. You can't help how people are. So why even worry about it? Like you're not gonna change those people from hating you because of the color of your skin. Like you just not you're not going to change it. You can talk about it if asked. If somebody asks you about it, you can talk about it. There's nothing wrong with that, and that's all I saw LeBron do. But people are going to criticize everything he does. Somebody has a problem with it. It's like, oh, how can he hate the Boston fans so much, but he owns a stake in the Boston Red Sox, which is the baseball team in the city, right? And I'm like, that's just business. That's just business. You can hate it all you want, but at the end of the day, that money's going into my pockets. So listen, man, racist people got money too, and I want it too. It's simple, bro. You can't make business decisions based on other people's biases. That's stupid. That's stupid. They got money too, baby. All right, let's get into this. We got 5 episodes to do. Let's get it. Why am I struggling right now finding this thing? Oh God, I gotta start it over. I paused for no reason. Um. Uh. What just happened? No. Why did you do that, stupid timer? That was before. They'll get it. You'll make sure they hate white color. It happens, bro. It's that's life, bruh. That is life. Well, life happens. We just gotta roll with it. Personally, I don't like it. Well, thanks a lot, Mikey. I still have to watch it. Right? He likes Thriller Bark, dude. I can't take this guy serious. Thriller Bark probably the most drawn out, unnecessary arc in One Piece so far. The only thing important that happened in Thriller Bark, I would say we needed was um, the introduction of Bartholomew. That's it. Moria was a subpar villain. Yeah, I'm probably gonna complain on that. Dory! Oh, he's a seahorse? Ooh. Is she taking away all their hair air? Oh, nice. You gonna get your ass whooped, Neptune. Stop it. Njamo. Oh, this angry look like Luke. Zora's talking with his eyes closed. Where's the treasure chamber? Come on. I don't know where the hell he's just pulling this guitar out of thin air every time. Oof. Damn. That's what happened? He had a Tsuchikage moment? Brooke is just trolling him. Well, thanks for telling us. So, who is it? Zoro. And then what? Zoro being a straight up villain right now? Higgies. Huh? We don't know where it is, so go find it. A dirty water imp. Don't forget the money. Several layers of bubbles. Could we just hear the freaking message, please? Like, what's with all this bruh? We know what happened. Really? You told him not to fight Horty. I wonder why. At this point, none of them know who Horty is, right? Well, they were kind of forced to do it. Chopper. Okay. Woo. Is he good to go right now? Then what? He's supposed to go to the sea. The sea forest. Okay. That's where Jimbe is. Where is the sea forest? Is it like not on the island or is Luffy? You don't know where the sea forest is. Jesus Christ! I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. She don't wear drawers, man. Oh, this look on his face, bro. She's not gonna be there, right? Yo, is this nigga launching niggas up here? Yo, that's crazy. How the hell they survived that, by the way? It's a high. How? I'm not even gonna ask how the hell she fit inside of that shark, but that was Luffy's bright idea. That was his bright idea. Free follow? What does that mean? This. I don't know. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll watch that. We go. Okay. Alright. Hey, the stream just dropped just now. Are you guys back? I don't know what just happened. The stream just dropped for like just disconnected. Seems like it's back now. Oh, okay. Whoa. So the sea forest is on the island. Okay. You're riding my bones too hard. That's crazy. Hot, really? Sahachi-san, Hachan, he has so many different freaking names. I was like, helping, bro. I'm just here for the money. So I'm always drunk. And it's like, I'm just here for the dough. I said the stream dropped for like a few seconds. I'm not sure. I don't know why. On Twitch and I don't know what happened. It's good on Twitch too, right? Should be. What about YouTube? YouTube still good? He just locked stuff onto you now. What is the deal with Achi, man? Like he just gets abused in this show, bro. Damn. Bruh. Damn. Was Hachi die? The hell? You getting a green screen on YouTube? You saying you're getting a green screen on YouTube? Uh, what is that about? Hold on, guys. I have to pause this. Hold up. Hold on. Let me restart the stream because I don't know what that was about. Yes, I'm gonna get rid of the screen. I'm gonna have to restart the stream, guys. So just hold on for a sec. Just come back to the stream.